Hey YouTube, what up? It's your girl Jimmi Pynk, and let me get a little closer. Girl, can we talk about RuPaul's Drag Race? Can we talk about this episode? I am confused, y'all. Like, okay, now it's getting a little funny style in here. I'm getting a little confused because, I want y'all to understand I like Roxxxy Andrews, like, a lot. I was a fan of her on her season. I like her now. I like her whole turnaround and her story. But y'all, how is she keep getting in the bottom and keep getting saved? And this time I didn't even understand it. So let's start with the beginning of the episode. So the beginning of the episode, we have, this is after Fifi's polarizing exit from the show. They actually do show us on the mirror. She said, I avoided hugs, so I didn't cry. Everybody is like, not buying it, bitch. So then that's over. We actually had a mini challenge again this week, which was the girls. I did not even comb this wig out before I put it on. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, they was grinding up against some men's, basically, was the contest. I'm like, yeah, that's not as good as all the other Andrew Christian. That was the weakest mini challenge with the Andrew Christian models to date. Like, yeah, I'm cool. Can't even see their face. Like, damn. The dudes is already gay, but let me put my female, gays on the gays. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, at least I can look at the fine men's and y'all got their faces covered up. But anyway, so last one is the mini challenge. And I think she just won some prizes. It didn't have no effect on the game. But, okay, so Maxi Challenge was they were making commercials. Like a product, they were going to do a commercial for it, and the top two, they were actually going to produce their products. Now, without even going into who did what, whose commercial was better than whose, before I even get into all that, notice the two products they picked was going to be the cheapest two to produce. Alaska had fucking duct tape. Katya had an imaginary spray that all they're going to have to do is make a plastic container similar to like Rave hairspray or Rave spritz that's got water in it. Maybe y'all put some color to it and a little bit of scent. But for the most part, y'all not going to actually... It's just going to be like a collector's item. It's not going to be... Or they're going to turn it into sunscreen or some shit. But y'all, you pick the two cheapest things to make. Now, let's get into this. So, Katya goes against the grain because she had definitely the worst walkthrough. They were not feeling her little idea at all, honey. But she went with it, and I'm glad she did because she won her imaginary crisis spray. You had... you had Tatiana's tea set, which I actually thought, we're going to get into that. Tatiana had her Tati's tea set. Alyssa Edwards had an energy drink, which was absolutely 100% perfect and on brand. Roxxxy Andrews, an instructional DVD on how to do wig trips that I did not order because this is just not even on my head good, but I'm not about to lip sync for my life, so I'm good. We have Alaska. Damn, I don't even remember what Alaska sold. Oh, that's the tape. I'm forgetting somebody. Anywho, maybe not. As I know, it's only 6 of them. So anywho, we only have a bottom. We're back to only having a bottom 2 again. And Alyssa and Detox were safe. That's what I forgot. Detox and her talking trash can. First of all, y'all kind of tried to read Detox a little bit because she had like the Mary Maid trash can and she was using a ventriloquist dummy. But you guys praised Katya for a product that don't even exist. Like, this judging seems a little bit suspect to me. Not to take away from Katya and Alaska because they were really good, but I'm like, Katya and Alaska both did joke products. Both of them did. But first of all, you knew what they weren't going to pick Detox, no way, because they wasn't paying to make no talking trash can. Okay. Roxy Andrews, yeah, right. Mama Ru ain't producing no shit like that she ain't getting that money. That was too good of an idea, so no. And they said her commercial was, like, for real, I don't really know how she was in the bottom. Like, I thought her commercial, honestly, I will say you picked bad backgrounds because everything blended in, but I don't think her commercial was the worst. I don't think Tatiana's was either. I think Alyssa's commercial was kind of not that good. Even though y'all know I live for Alyssa, I don't think Alyssa's commercial was that good. Detox's, I think, was funnier than Alaska's. Like, at this point, I'm like, okay, now this is some froggle-de-noggle bullshit, and you got the top 5 that you wanted anyway. I was really, really shocked, and where I'm confused at is this. A, I'm confused as hell to how Alaska is winning all these lip syncs. I can't tell you if Katya was turning it or not because the camera was on Alaska damn near the whole time. But it looked like to me that Katya was getting it in and all they showed was her doing the split. Now some of y'all could possibly say that, well, maybe that's because that's the only big thing that Katya did. Katya is a better lip syncer than Alaska. And truth, you just didn't show what Katya was doing because if they'd have said Alaska won, everybody would have been like, that's some bullshit. That's just how I feel. Because, like, I'm not buying it. I'm sorry. The runway looks. So it's pants on the runway. I'm sorry, because I'm getting into the shit that I'm getting to the shit that's irritating me instead of getting into, like, the nitty gritty of the show. Let's talk about the runway looks. The runway was pants. Because the runway was pants in drag, I decided to not wear pants because I am a real girl and I always got on pants in my reviews. So I'm going to decide not to wear pants. But anyway, Roxy Andrews giving me 70s. I want to be like a soul sister. Oh, what was it? Give it to me. Give it to me. That was a laugh, and y'all probably don't even know what that is. Never mind. Then it was, but I liked it. I liked her little 70s look. That wig was like everything. Like, I liked her makeup. At first I was like, this is so plain, but like nobody's pants floored me. I'm gonna tell you who hands down. This episode got me feeling that way, y'all. Because I really don't even know. Like, I didn't think Alyssa's commercial was that good, but her runway look was everything. I'm like, bitch, now that's how you wear pants on the runway. That shit was hot. I was living for that. Okay. Katya's like 80s. That pose she kept doing. Oh, I loved it. I loved it. She killed that. And I really liked her makeup and her wig. Like, she was giving me, like, for real, like that stern Bridget Nelson in Rocky IV. Like, she was giving me that tea. And I was here for it. I love the pop of yellow in the nail, the pop of yellow in the eye, and the yellow in the shoe. Like, I remember fashion magazines. Okay, I don't remember fashion magazines from the 80s. Let me quit lying. But I do remember seeing when magazines like Vogue and Entertainment Weekly and shit be going, or fashion magazines be doing, we've been doing this for 25, 50 years, and they be showing the 80s spreads. I do know that. And she knows that. I like Alaska's outfit. I was living for them pants. That wig, I'm like, now you need it. First of all, you and Roxy Andrews look like y'all plant that. I'm just going to keep it 100. I'm like, oh, because you looking real hippie-ish and you looking real 70s. Like you could have been, you know, you look like you could have been on like maybe Laugh-In. They was doing the political sketch or some show like that where it was a 4th of July special or something like that. Like, y'all was looking like that was planned. Apparently that was Roxy's shirt too. But I didn't like the pants. I just didn't like the hair too much. I like the makeup and everything. I wish the hair would have been a bigger afro. Who else? Detox. I don't remember what she had on. Damn. And I'm talking about, like, I'm recording this right after I watched the episode. I mean, it might be some reasons why I'm not remembering it, but really I just think it's probably just not that memorable. Who else? It was like, I remember Katya, Alyssa, because Alyssa killed it for me. Tatiana. Bitch, when she came out as T-Boss. When she came out at T-Boss, I was like, oh my goodness. It was so good. It was so good. Even though that jacket do look like something they would buy, what we have in our area that I'm going to call the store that's owned by either the Middle Eastern or the Asian people that cater to the ghetto. That outfit, ours is called KMP. That looks like Compton Swamp Meat a little bit. But it was good. It was good. I liked it. It was good. She was doing this, and I was just like, okay, now wait a minute. You getting a little wild with that dance now. Like, bring it in, bring that leg in. Like you doing it a little. You stretching it out a little bit too much. I would copy what she was doing, but I don't have on pants. Who else am I missing? Tati, Alyssa, Alaska, Detox, Roxy. Wait. Alaska, Katya, Tatiana, Roxy, Detox, and Alyssa. Okay, so yeah, I did go through everybody and I don't remember what Detox had on. So now here's where I'm confused at is this ending. So first of all, did Alaska win lip sync? I'm going to say that's suspect. I just don't believe Katya, as close as she's coming home and all this drama that happened, I just think that she probably really brought it and was doing the splits and the flips, and I'm kind of thinking they were just showing Alaska because Alaska really shouldn't have won. But in any case, then we get to the bottom, and Alaska is like one of these girls has been showing this grace and stuff week after week after week after week, and the other one let me borrow this top. Well, Tatiana hasn't been here week after week after week after week. So did I mishear that, or was you strictly talking about Roxy, or did they edit it to make it seem like you were talking about two different people and didn't realize that the things that you were saying was both about Roxy? Was there some stuff edited out that you actually said about both of them? Because I'm confused. And even Roxy herself, and even myself, and probably all of the RuPaul's viewers right now is probably like, wait, she saved Roxy, but it ain't no Alaska Talks. Get the fuck out of here. Like, I can't send her home. I'm gonna look like a bitch because she let me borrow this top. Bitch, it ain't personal. It's drag. So, like, I'm so confused. I can't even give y'all the bubbly, the excitement. I did, at least, full disclosure, I was actually going to put on a whole outfit and, you know, darling, I was already kind of turning a look a little bit, so I just decided to drag it up a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I'm really confused right now. Like, I really, and it has, I mean, I know there's possibly some other reasons why I might be confused, but I really just think that this episode is, I'm just confused about the whole thing. Like, I don't have answers of this person should have been, but I'm just looking at this top, this bottom, who was safe in the products that won and how they was going to produce it, and just, it feels very fucking manufactured to me. No pun intended. And that's what it is. This episode felt very, very manufactured to me. And with the recent controversy about Fifi, and if you watch my channel or you watch my RuPaul's Drag Race videos, you may have missed that one between this episode and last episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. I did a special review just about the Fifi O'Hara scenario, and, you know, looking at it in a way that it wasn't strictly just off of Drag Race. I was taking into consideration other things that had happened in Drag Race history with the girls that don't really deal with RuPaul's Drag Race, the girls that have been vocal against it, and just what some of my opinions was. And it's just odd that right after that happened, where I was saying, like, yeah, I'm sure some of it is edited, and I was telling Fifi, I was saying this was, if I was talking to Fifi, that when you walked in the room and you know, okay, Katya worked for Worlds of Wonder, Alyssa worked for Worlds of Wonder, Alaska worked for Worlds of Wonder, this person was on Battle of the Stars, this person was on Battle of the Stars, this person was on Battle of the Stars, you had to kind of start looking at that. And that shit is honestly skewing my vision of the show right now. But I will say this, like, I feel like I was seeing it wrong. You know, and I do understand that there may be some, you know, other reasons why I might have been seeing it wrong. But I don't think so. Like, I've been watching this show faithfully, and I actually started watching the first episode. I just didn't get to the lip sync because I had company. Real quick. And, you know, I got to rewatch it again at the 10 o'clock viewing. So I didn't watch the whole thing a couple of times, but I watched it a couple of times. So, y'all look, family, people that just happen to come across my channel, or people that always watch my shit, please kiki with your girl on this one. Please comment below. Let me know what's cracking with this, because I really just don't even know what I think about this episode. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I don't know what the hell the judges were actually judging on. Was it the actual commercial or was it the product? Because when they had the man in the workroom, it seemed like it was more about a product that could actually be sold. But the motherfuckers that had products that could actually be sold were not the top two. The top two was people that had joke products. So I'm like just all the way confused. So y'all let me know what y'all think. And I think I'm going to go back to watching Narcos. Let me give y'all a close-up of this Cruella de Vil real. And it's like, huh? You can't even tell. Was it just one black earring, one eye earring? I'm going to give y'all some paint one day, I promise. But right now, today just ain't that day.